What's up, Anomalies? Today, we will be exploring the possibility of an anime cinematic universe. Now, we all know the horror stories that we get from anime live-action films, whether they be on Netflix, or made by the Japanese, or just be bad, in general, made by anyone. They're all bad, all of them. Not a single one of them was good. Okay, I guess it's the end of the video, bye-bye. As a fan of making concepts for films, movies, video games, and also a fan of anime, I decided to combine these things to create a anime cinematic universe, or what I would like to see as an anime cinematic universe. So, pack your bags, get your popcorn, sit down, make sure to subscribe because I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers by the time of recording this, and let's begin. My Hero Deku opens with a similar intro to the anime, him talking about superpowers. In this world, superpowers are nowhere near as common as they were in the anime, but they exist. 1 out of every 10,000 people have powers, and only 1 out of 100 of those have useful powers. I decided to base this whole thing in Atlantis because it's a fictitious city, so just imagine Atlantis is like in between America and Europe. Why? Because I usually base a lot of my stories in Atlantis because I'm just going to bring all the good things from the US and all the good things from Europe and put them together. What does that mean? Free healthcare, but a lot of burgers. So it obviously would show Izuku fascinated by the very small amount of heroes that exist in this world. Try to discover a way that, what's the connection between all these people? Why do they have powers? Why do some don't? Is it a genetical thing? No one really knows. We'll then cut to All Might's introduction. He saves the town and everyone's like, yeah, All Might, yeah, woo! Like that. Izuku would get attacked by the sludge monster, similar to the anime, and All Might would beat it up and save him. Obviously, there's that big scene where he asks, Can I be a hero too? And All Might goes, nah, bitch, I'm out, swag, let's go, whoop! We are then introduced to Bakugo. They get the scene where he, throws his notebook away. He won't have his powers yet, because not that many people have powers, so don't worry. Then the sludge monster comes back. Izuku saves Bakugo. I'm going to change the scene a little bit. He actually does save Bakugo by possibly just luck. And just before both of them are about to get hit by the sludge monster and possibly killed, All Might's going to go, Wabam, I am here. And then he's going to punch him real hard. Of course, seeing Izuku save someone without any powers, he's like, fuck it, I'll give you my powers. So they get the similar scene from the first one. They have this big training montage, and eventually Izuku eats the hair. We cut to a few months later. Izuku's trained, his powers have come in, and all of a sudden this big ice villain starts attacking, and he's freezing all these buildings, or she's freezing. Chapter reference. I mean manga, fuck. So, that blood pumps through his head, and he jumps up. It'll be a really cool scene. Jumps up and just fucking smashes the ice pillar that, the villain is on, and grabs the other person. Now they're falling to their death, which is a bit unpog. But then fucking All Might comes in and goes, bitch, swag! Oh my god, I'll flip you like an omelet. N-word. He goes, you can't be so reckless, Izuku. And he goes, why, like a little bitch he is. I'm also going to be changing some of the powers. I know. Changing the raw material. Oh, it's such a heresy. Oh. Well, guess what? I'm changing it. One for All can now heal the user. It's a replacement for Recovery Girl, because Recovery Girl makes no sense in this world. So One for All heals you. It heals a broken bone in 6 hours. Heals bruises in an hour. And all that kind of good shit. So he heals naturally over time. Okay? Shut up. Now there's going to be a Muscular. Okay? Muscular is going to be the main villain of this film. And here's where I'm going to kind of, some people are going to hate me for this. All Might will be super nerfed, and Muscular will be really buffed. So buffed, he claps All Might's cheeks. He fucking does that to his cheeks. All Might then gives Midoriya a new suit, which is it's like his old suit, red and yellow and blue and black and orange and green and purple and yellow and orange and blue and brown and green. Muscular will then attack a nearby hospital, and All Might will have to go save him. Save the people. And, yep, this is gonna get me a lot of hate. All Might fucking dies. He goes, bitch, I'm so swag, got my head up to heaven. In my defense, it creates better tension for the film, because now Muscular killed All Might, so. Then there'll obviously be the fake movie, like, Give Up. So, like, you know, Midori is like, oh, can you say from the stars, cause I'm like here. You know, all that fake movie shit. Midori then finds out that he can use One for All with his fingers. Finger funny. Midoriya fights Muscular, and he gets his ass clapped. His mom finds out that he's got superpowers, and she's like, oh my god, you must do it. With great power comes great responsibility. Also, I'm going to die. No, she isn't. Maybe. So, obviously, that inspiration moment. So, Midoriya puts the suit on, but he changes the color scheme, representing blah, 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 philosophy, fucking stupid ass shit. He's referencing freedom and expression of self. Anyway, he goes green. Muscular plans on crashing All Might's ceremony. But, of course, Midoriya ain't a little bitch. So, he gonna fight the fuck out of him. 200% smash or something like that. They're gonna have a big fight. And then You Say Run will play in the background. Dun, 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 dun. He then goes, oh no, I'm dying. Who are you? There's going to be that big fucking movie scene, like, sweeps up, like, and he goes, I'm Deku. We then get this really somber funeral scene, which would be pretty sad. Pog. Why'd people sad in chats, guys? Why'd people sad? But before you why'd people sad, make sure to why'd people subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh. Anyway, he raises his hand in the air and he says plus ultra, and that's the reference that the fans will get. He is then approached by the speedy old man, the man that has speed. I am too lazy to look up his name. What is his name? Jetstream, maybe? I'm trying to think. Maybe, let's just call him Speed Old Man. That makes more sense. Okay, in defense of this film, setup is key. So here's the end credit scene. Midori is walking down the street. A Razorhead views him from a distance. Or Chaco. Yep, that's him. A Razorhead looks down. So, we got a new student. BAM! Fucking drama moment. All the fans in the theater will go, whoa! The next movie is called Metal Alchemist. Now, I know it's full metal, but fuck off. Anyway, so, his mum, Al, and Edward are going for their midnight stroll. Like every normal family does. So, Mum and Al get shot. Al, like, jumps in front of the bullet and saves Edward, which makes him really, like, embarrassed and sad, you know. It's a movie version of him trying to bring back his mother because he hasn't got the powers yet because not everyone has the powers. Anyway, Edward and his father become depressed, but Edward actually uses alchemy to kill the attacker, but he doesn't know how he did it, so he just becomes depressed with his father. He is then approached by the Alchemist Society. That's where we're going to find Glass Boy, Hawkeye ripoff, because her name is literally Hawkeye, and all those other, and Armstrong. Armstrong has to be in this film. So Al is still, like, around. Like, it'll be like a buddy cop film. Al is like a ghost that can, like, possess electronics and talk through them, which I think could be funny. So then they create a suit for him that's like a permanent bond, a permanent body. Looks pretty badass. They meet Colonel Mustang, who was really badass and is one of the best characters from that. Then they find of the sins of the stone. Edward meets Winry, obviously. We gotta have the Winry. Edward will put on like a black coat at one point. He'll be wearing a black coat, and Winry will go, black doesn't look quite right on you. And he goes, well, I don't care, I'm gonna wear black anyway. This is a build-up. This is a reference that he wears red in the show. Oh. So the main villains of the film would be lust and greed. And would at some point will lose the arm. Here's my justification for him not losing the arm in the beginning, and him losing his arm to lust and greed. Well, not greed, sorry. Gluttony. I wrote it down wrong. Fuck. Lust and gluttony. Although, actually, greed sounds like a better villain for the first film. Lust and greed, they could play off each other pretty well. Like, they could be enemies, even though they're on the same side. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Lust and greed are the main enemies. And Edward will lose an arm, and he'll get metal arm because of the Winry thing, and it's so cool. What will the after credit scene be? It'll be like Father. He'll be like, "How doth disturb my masturbation?" And you know he'll be all PogChamp. We have Attack on Titan as a film, bro. So we obviously have Eren Yeager, who is the Eren Yeager. There's like a Titan that keeps appearing and destroying a part of his city, and he's like, "No, I don't want that to happen." So there's a creepy neighbor called Levi. Ooh, all the fans in the corner went, ooh. So, Titan destroys his house and obviously kills his mom. He's saved by Levi. He trains the 3D maneuver gear. Levi's like, "Hey, we should call ourselves the Scout." And Eren and Mikasa are like, "Bitch, no, it's a stupid idea." So Eren attempts to kill the female Titan all by himself because he's a little cocky little bastard. And obviously, he gets eaten and killed. The end of the film. You're welcome. No, he gets eaten and he absorbs Titan DNA and he gets Titan powers and he trains his Titan powers and his 3D maneuver gear. And the Atlantis Attack Agency, or Scream, try to kill both Eren and the female Titan. Eren wins and beats up the female Titan, and Levi like adds the scouts to like the official attack list. Now they can be called like the Avengers. And next movie is the 7 Deadly Sins, the 7 Deadly Bins. So I had a really split decision on what this should be. Should it be criminals that are like the original sins, or should it just be the original sins? And I decided it's the original sins. They come from their own universe. They come, not in that way. And Elizabeth and Meliodas have to go collect. So Meliodas finds Elizabeth, and he's like, bruh, my friend, they be trapped. We need to go, like, get my friend back. And she's like, what the fuck? And he's like, "Oi, I'm an Irishman. I forgot that Meliodas is fucking Irish. Oh, yes, potatoes." Ban is in a maximum security prison for stealing a nuke. Obviously. King is in prison for loitering. Obviously. Diane is in the forest. Obviously. Arthur, Merlin, and Escanor will not show up in the film. Sadly. The main villain will be Zeldris. If you don't know who Zeldris is, because you stopped watching the 3rd season like I did because the animation was so terrible, he's the black-haired guy who didn't do anything, even though he was supposed to be a threat, and it was the other guy that was the threat the whole time, but he was supposed to be the threat, but they just kind of ignored him at the one point. The theme of the film will definitely, like, the feel of it will definitely be more Guardians of the Galaxy, like, funny, with a bit of edge in it. And I have this really cool idea for a final scene. Imagine this, alright, in the back, you hear Merlin's voice, you hear Gauther's voice, they're talking. And then they're talking about these demons that are coming through and they're going to kill everyone. And then you see the sun rise and it hits off the axe as it glows bright yellow and gold. And you hear a voice. "Fine, I'll do it, mate." Sorry, wrong franchise. "Then let's not waste any time." And a massive hand comes down and picks up the axe and takes it out of the stone. And it cuts to black. That would be a badass after credit scene. Badass. The next film will be a Dragon Ball film. Now, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, so here's my super quick mega breakdown production. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Goku is called Kakarot. He lives in a ninja village. So is Vegeta. They are so great friends, but they aren't not really. They fight each other so much and so care. They hate each other. Kakarot is the best. So Vegeta goes out of his way to run away, to run away, to run away, to run away. Vegeta comes back and kills the ninja village. Kakarot's really sad. So he finds the Dragon Balls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of a sudden, when he finds the Dragon Balls, there will be the Kung Fu Panda mix-up, where there is nothing the Dragon Balls do. They're fake. They're not even magic. The power lies in him the whole fucking ass time. And the one that finds all the Dragon Balls first is gonna be called Goku, the god of Ku. Yeah. So Goku, which is his name now, and Vegeta have a big ass fight. They fight and battle until he goes Super Saiyan, and then he uses Ki, and then he blows Vegeta up, and then he goes raw. The next film would be a one-punch film, which would just be Deadpool. It would literally just be Deadpool. The end credit scene for Dragon Ball, by the way, I don't know. I don't fucking know Dragon Ball. The end credit scene for One Punch Man, however, he'd like be watching the TV eating popcorn, and you see Eren, who's like the Titan, and he's like fighting, and he goes, he's a strong opponent. I want to fight him. Fucking I don't know. Shut the fuck up. What will the team up be? You say, as a viewer, what will it be, DecoyZ? And I say, as a YouTuber, I say, I don't know, but what about Shonen Jump? You know, the comic? Let's call it the film, bro. Okay, who would be the main villain? It would be Estarossa, and he'd bring villains. Wow, you're so cool. I know. Okay, that's the end of phase 1. Thank you all so much for watching. If you watched this far, please subscribe, because if you don't, that's a bit rude, because I'm going to be uploading stuff like this in the future. Hopefully, maybe. Don't know. Probably. If you like this stuff, you might like my Android Simulator video, or you might like some of my other videos, which are not as high quality as this one, but they're definitely PogChamp. Wide Peepo happy. Wide Peepo smile. Wide Peepo laughing emoji. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell, make sure to hit all the links. Join my Discord. Join my Discord, dude. It's fucking dead. Join my Discord already, bro. Fucking say something controversial so we all get mad at you. Come on, bro. What are you doing? Little bitch, you little bitch, are you? You little bitch. Is that what you are, you little bitch? I don't know, dude. Seems pretty gay to me. And by the way, that's not a fucking... That is not... I am gay. I said that in the last video that got really big. I was like, hey, subscribe or like or you're gay. And everyone was like, that's really offensive. I am gay. Well, I'm bisexual. So I'm both gay and straight. I am both. I am obtaining all of the Infinity Stones. All of the Sex Stones. Give them to me. Anyway, with all seriousness aside, silly jumps. Oh yeah, I'm jumping. Ooh. Okay, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Make sure to comment down below if you like this video. Make sure to comment down below if you like this video. Make sure to comment down below if you've got dementia. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and in the next life, and in the next video, and in the next life. Make sure to comment down below if you've got dementia. Hey guys, it's DecoyZ here. Welcome back to a brand new Minecraft